This is GTV. Since December 18th, 1987, Final Fantasy has led the way as one of the most popular and longest-running RPG series in the world. In January 2018, one of many special events to celebrate the series' 30th anniversary was underway. Final Fantasy: Memories of You was an interactive art exhibition held at the Mori Arts Center in Roppongi Hills, Tokyo, Japan. From January 22nd to February 28th, 2018, the 52nd floor of Mori Tower hosted a unique retrospective that immersed Final Fantasy fans in a unique way. Square Enix describes the event as a large format retrospective featuring the many companions lost and left behind in the Final Fantasy games. Many of the series' thematic scenes have been recreated with interactive and immersive installations. This exhibition used an augmented voice guide system. This system times songs from each game's soundtrack and character voice lines to play through each visitor's headphones according to their location within the exhibition space. This synchronicity in audio-visual feedback creates an immersive Final Fantasy experience for each and every attendee. What does that mean exactly? Upon entering, guests are presented with an iPhone and a pair of headphones. The opening attraction involves interaction with an iPhone app that allows you to become one of the Warriors of Light and gives power of one of the crystals imbued with the powers of the elements. I received an ice crystal. You enter a 4D style theater where you and other guests are teamed up according to your elemental power, and then tap the crystal to use that power to defeat Bahamut. Upon winning the battle, you are allowed entry into the main gallery. There is an installation for each of the 15 games in the Final Fantasy series. Spin-offs like the After Years and Mystic Quest were not included. The first 6 games for the Family Computer and Super Famicom included a slideshow of scenes where the characters part ways, including the ending text from Final Fantasy I and Palom and Porom turning to stone in Final Fantasy IV. The later games, which appeared on PlayStation, showed animated cutscenes as well as specific screenshots and character design sketches. Physical representations of some games were also present, the main attraction being Eris flowers in the church from Final Fantasy VII. The mirrored room with multiple screens featuring the scenes from Final Fantasy X was also a highlight. At this stage of the exhibit, there are quotes and autographs of some of the key members of the Final Fantasy team who helped create the series and kept it running for 3 decades. At this point, you surrender your headphones and scan your iPhone to receive a custom playlist based on your time in the museum, with a custom screenshot as a memory. It's also shareable online. The next area featured some more physical installations, including scenes from Final Fantasy games in a miniature scale using real-life household items. This led the way into the gift shop, where you could buy souvenirs, soundtracks, clothes, bags, and figures. There was also a Final Fantasy cafe, serving up dishes based on the appearance of Final Fantasy characters. And of course, potions and elixirs to drink. Though it only lasted for 5 weeks, Memories of You was a unique experience that will not be forgotten. If you were unable to attend, I hope that you could enjoy this tour and relive your own Final Fantasy memories.